What's up, YouTube? Guess I want to get back into talking more about basketball these days. Some of you may know me from some of my videos in the past. Usually I don't do like live videos like this. I normally do like highlight videos of Jordan, LeBron, Kobe, whoever. You probably watched one of my videos, don't even know it. It's highlight videos. I do a lot of them from all different players. I have multiple channels that's dedicated to just like one player. I put all his highlights on just those individual channels. But that's not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about basketball fans. Toxic basketball fans, ones that put a disgrace to the game of basketball. Mainly like people that had to tear down one superstar to try to make their favorite superstar seem better. You got all these media people, all these crazy fanboys. As good as LeBron is, take him for example. How is he better than a guy like Michael Jordan? Jordan played 13 years, less years than LeBron, yes. But those 13 years are better than LeBron's 17 years, period. It's pretty much like a storybook career. LeBron's in his 17th season and still haven't caught up to Jordan yet in championships, or even have remotely close to 6 championships. And he played 17 years. And he only got 1 scoring title in 17 years. Jordan got 10. So I don't understand. Well, how does that make sense to say LeBron's better than Jordan when Jordan dominated his era way better than LeBron ever did? Same for Kobe. People got the 8 in Kobe's era. Guys won championships while Kobe was still playing in his prime. Guys won championships while LeBron was still playing in his prime. But once Jordan won his first championship and took off, it was a wrap. And Jordan won the championship with 1 franchise, 1 All-Star, and only another guy that averaged double digits. And keep in mind, Jordan's first championship, Scottie Pippen wasn't even an All-Star. So technically, Jordan did what Dirk did against LeBron and Wade and Bosh in 2011, which is one guy outplaying 3 All-Stars. So to say LeBron's better than Jordan, as good as he is, doesn't make any sense. There's nothing to really validate LeBron being better than Jordan, other than you just being a fanboy, or you just want to disrespect legendary players, or throw them under the bus because they're older. Prime for prime, Jordan's better than both LeBron and Kobe, and he's better than even Kareem. I'm gonna tell you why. Because both of them were superstars, Jordan and Kareem. But guess what? Kareem didn't win 6 championships by being the number 1 guy on his team. Yeah, he was a sidekick for some of them championships. And if you're one of those people that got Magic Johnson in your top 5 and Kareem in your top 5, those 2 guys are in the top 5. That means both of them are franchise-style players. You can't be in the top 5 and not be a franchise player, a number 1, as I like to call him. So to say Kareem's better than Jordan, that it doesn't validate or make much sense, because all you could do is dominate the era that you played in. And if you look at any superstar that played in that era, Jordan dominated his era way better than pretty much any other superstar. He stopped guys from winning championships. I'm from New York, born and raised in Queensbridge. Lived all around New York, but Queens is my home. Borough of Queens is my home for the most part. And Jordan stopped Patrick Ewing from winning championships. He stopped Karl Malone from winning championships. He stopped Charles Barkley from winning championships. And Hakeem would have been stopped from winning championships if Jordan never retired. Because all logic says that Bulls would have beat the Rockets. Because you guys like doing what ifs. You tell me LeBron would have been sitting on 5 championships, or would have had 5 championships by now, right? And then guess what? Jordan would have had 8 championships by now in 13 years of playing basketball. So That's winning championships for pretty much most of your whole career. You see how crazy that is? So I understand it. I know there's a lot of young guys that's young and they want to throw older players under the bus, because they want to rep for their new generation players. But there is no way in hell Kobe, LeBron, or any other of them guys are better than Michael Jordan, period. Nobody dominated basketball like Michael Jordan. He was the best guy on both ends of the floor. He covered the best guys, and he always wanted to check and shut down the best player on the opposite team. Now, I'm not one of those guys that's old school and just gonna completely bash everything new school. 90s was a weak era for perimeter players, but for bigs and toughness, it wasn't weak in that aspect. But that's not Jordan's fault. He came out there and dominated and did what he had to do to win. We could sit here and talk about LeBron going to the finals a million times, but what good is that if you don't win? It's pointless. What's the difference between losing in the finals and losing in the first round? You still lost. So it doesn't make any sense. But my main point was to say, we gotta get rid of some of these trolls on YouTube, man. Some of these clowns that make no sense, that like to that have no morals, no ethics. They like to switch back and forth, talk bullshit, and get in their feelings when they get ethered and they get exposed. But I'll leave it at that. Peace. Queensbridge all day, baby.